Hello students, you are welcome to LAUTECH Open and Distance Learning Lecture Series. I will be taking you through a quick tour on ECO 202, Introduction to Macroeconomics. This video is for study session 8, Nigerian Money and Capital Market. Introduction. To a layman on the street, a market is a place where goods and services are sold and bought, like Calabar International Market at Lagos, Bolage International Market in Oyo State, just as people go to such market to sell what they have and other goods there to buy what they need. So as firm and individual who need money but don't have money go to financial market to buy money from those who have it and want to sell it. In this study session, we will be introduced to the concept of Nigerian money and capital market. Let's quickly run through the learning outcome for this study session. At the end of this study session, you should be able to explain the meaning of money market, highlight the money market instrument, explain the concept of capital market, highlight the capital market instrument. What is the definition of money market? The money market is a market for short-term loan. Loan obtainable from this market usually include working capital loan, production cycle loan, other loans that are repayable within the short period of about 1 to 3 years. Those who need loan for longer period have to go to the capital market. In other words, the money market refers to a group of financial institutions set up for dealing in short-term credit instruments of high quality, such as treasury bill, treasury certificate, call money, commercial paper, bank unit fund, certificate advance, and as well as the dealing in gold and foreign exchange. Money market operator and method of sourcing fund. Key operators in the Nigerian money market are Deposit Money Bank, Merchant Bank, Commercial Bank, and the Central Bank, and non-bank financial institutions that provide short-term finance. There are two approaches to money market, which are the use of security and private negotiation. A borrower can approach lender and negotiate for short-term loan privately without the use of security. Funds obtainable in this manner include overdraft facility and short-term loan and advance. The market for security is further segmented into two, which are for new issue security and the market for old and existing security. Money market instruments. Money market instruments include treasury bill, treasury certificate, certificate of deposit, call money, stabilization security, and commercial paper. Let's now take them one after the other. Treasury bill. It is one of the money market instruments. They are security issued by the federal government of Nigeria. They are sold at a discount and interest matures within 91 days of the date of issue without report. They provide the government with a highly flexible and relatively cheap means of borrowing cash. The second one is treasury certificate. The second money market instrument to appear in the Nigerian money market was treasury certificate. It was first issued in 1968. Treasury certificates are short-term government security designated as treasury certificate by which the government borrow from the public for period ranging from 1 to 2 years. The major difference between treasury bill and treasury certificate is that treasury certificate has longer maturities than treasury bill. The next one is certificate of deposit. Certificate of deposit is a short-term debt instrument issued by banks showing that the issuing bank has received certain amount of money from a named person on deposit, which the issuing bank accepts to be paid on a given date with interest to the named person or to a genuine holder. There are two types of certificate of deposit, which are negotiable and non-negotiable certificate of deposit. Negotiable certificate of deposit can be transferred from one person to another by endorsement, while non-negotiable certificates cannot be transferred from one person to another by endorsement. The next one is call money. This instrument is the most liquid money market instrument next to cash. Call money is a short-term overnight money market instrument where funds are borrowed and lent for a short period of 1 to 5 days at a rate which is known as call money rate. It is an interbank arrangement whereby banks in need of immediate cash can borrow from the participating bank on overnight basis on the condition that the funds borrowed are repayable on demand. The next one is stabilization security. These are special security which the law authorizes the Central Bank of Nigeria to issue and sell compulsorily to banks at any interest rate and such condition the central bank may deem fit for the purpose of mopping up the excess liquidity of bank. These instruments are not an instrument of the government but that of the Commercial Bank of Nigeria. The last one is commercial paper. Commercial paper are documents that are issued in the normal course of business as evidence of debt. Examples of such paper are commercial bill of exchange, letter of credit, and promissory note. These debt instruments often have maturity ranging from 330 days to 180 days. Function of the Nigerian money market. The function of Nigerian money market include 1. To provide the machinery needed for government short-term financing requirements. 2. To localize the credit base by providing local investment outlets for the retention of funds in Nigeria and for the investment of funds repatriated from abroad as a result of government persuasion to that effect. The next one is to provide the basic for operating and executing of effective monetary policy. And the last one is to effectively mobilize resources for investment purpose. Meaning of the capital market. Capital market is the financial market for long-term funds. Those who need long-term capital for projects of long gestation to be repaid after 5 years, 10 years, or more go to the capital market to source such funds. The capital market refers to a collection of financial institutions set up for the granting of medium and long-term loans. Classification of capital market. Capital market can be divided into primary and secondary market. Primary market. This is a market where new securities like shares, stock, and bonds are issued and sold. Secondary market. This is a market where the holder of the new security is sold. In a simple sentence, let me just put it together as the primary market is a market for initial issue while the secondary market is a market for subsequent trading in security. Function of capital market. The function of capital market include 1. To promote rapid capital. 2. To provide sufficient liquidity for any investor or group of investors. 3. To create a built-in operational and allocation efficiency within the financial system to ensure that resources are optimally utilized at relatively little cost. 3. To mobilize savings from numerous economic units for growth and development. And the last one is to encourage more efficient allocation of new investments through the pricing mechanism. Capital market institution. Generally, any person who provides long-term capital fund is a participant in the capital market. However, in organized market as Nigerian capital market, participating institutions are 1. The Nigerian Securities and Exchange Commission. 2. The Nigerian Stock Exchange. 3. Issuing houses. 4. Merchant Bank. 5. Central Bank of Nigeria. 6. Deposit money bank. 7. Development bank. And the last one is non-bank financial institutions. Capital market instruments. Capital market instruments comprise long-term securities traded in the capital market. These instruments include the following. As you can see on the slide, the diagram on the slide was telling us the capital market instrument. We have just 4 capital market instruments, which are share, debenture, government stock, and bonds. Let's just talk briefly about them one after the other. Share. A share is a security showing ownership in a company. According to OG 1996, it is a unit of ownership interest in which a holder has in a business unit translated into financial terms. There are 2 types of shares. We have ordinary share and preference share. Let's now go to debenture. This is a long-term instrument showing the borrowing of funds by a company from the holder, measured in units with a financial value. They have fixed interest charge. Debenture holders are creditor to the company and are given preference on liquidation over all classes of shareholders. The next one is government stock. These are long-term debit instruments showing that the government has borrowed from the holder. It is similar to debenture and carry a fixed amount of interest. The last one is bond. A bond is a long-term debit instrument which has a definite understanding of the borrower to repay the amount borrowed on a given date with interest. The interest is also fixed. We have come to the end of this video. Hope to see you next class when we will be discussing level of employment and economic growth. Thank you for listening.